So again, this is the exterior angle in our picture. Try that again. This is the exterior angle in our picture, boys. Angle 1 is our exterior angle. Angle 4 is adjacent to angle 1, isn't it? Sharing this common side, sharing this vertex. Okay? So I put that in terms of it's touching. It's touching that exterior angle. And so the remote interior angles are the two angles that are not touching that exterior angle. The angle we're looking at is the exterior angle. Okay? So we have a theorem for this that says,
You can answer.
triangle exterior angle theorem says that an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. So in this case, angle 1, I'll move right back down. Angle 1 right here is equal to this angle plus this angle. Okay? All right? Then, looking at our examples, these are the last two pieces of notes. Okay? So x in 21 and 75 in example 1. What are our two remote interior angles? Our two remote interior angles. X in 21. And what's our exterior angle? 75. And so that rule we just learned says what? Nice. X plus 21 equals 75. Minus 21. Good. So x equals 54. All right. Good. Now, you're going to see pictures of angles and stuff all over it. You're going to have to sort through all that to get it down to a simple thing like this. I've grouped all these together, but you know how yesterday I would grab a line and move it out of the way and say, that's not really part of this picture, is it? You have to learn to do that with your mind, or redraw the picture on your paper without that line in there, without the extra stuff, and just get it down to a simple picture like this. Once you do that, it's easy. Now, if we move down this next one, the last one here, is 100 an exterior angle? Katie's saying no. Can anybody tell me why not?
Because it's in the triangle thing.
Okay. Remember the definition of an exterior angle? One of the sides has to be what? A side of the triangle, right? And the other side has to be an extension of a side. In this case, both of these sides that create this angle are extensions of these sides of the triangle. So neither of these sides are actually the side of the triangle. So this would be this angle here would be an exterior angle, wouldn't it? Because one of its sides is the side of the triangle, the other is an extension. And this one over here would be an exterior angle because this side is the side of the triangle and that's the extension. Okay? But in this case, it's not. This question is on the test. You need to understand that this is not the remote interior angle, or I should say the exterior angles theorem. These are not remote interior angles because this is not an exterior angle. So how else can I solve this question?
X plus 30, 100.
Well, that would be this theorem we just did, right?
Yeah.
But that's not an exterior angle. Let me write what he just said. X plus 30 equals 100. And that's typically what people do when they're thinking exterior angles. But that's not true. Okay? Hunter, what would you do?
Find angle 2.
Oh, I could do that.
Labeled.
Yeah, I didn't think about it that way, but he's saying, well, if I know that's 100, I can find this angle. Then I could use that rule, couldn't I? Okay? What is the measure of this angle? Okay, why?
Let's see.
Vertical angles. So that makes that one 100, and I could throw the rest of this out now, couldn't I? Because I have a triangle, and what do those three angles add up to? 180. So you can do what Hunter said. You can find this to be 80, because 180 make this straight angle, right? 180. And you could say x plus 30 equals 80. Or you can say 100 plus 30 plus x equals 180. And so 130 plus x equals 180. X, yep, minus 130, so x equals 50 degrees. Okay? There's more than one way of doing it. Unfortunately, too many people choose the wrong method on the test. You try to tell me that x is 70. You say x plus 30 equals 100, and that's not true.
That's the end of notes.
Yeah. That's the end of your notes. We're doing the odds, but number 36 has a lot of stuff in it, and it's a good one to help you learn how to sort things out. So we're going to do 1 through 35 odds, and then we're going to also do number 36.